notice how far I had to move the microphone down from all these big guys. I think Earl would have had to move it down a little too. You know, when I think about Mr. Weaver, he finally talked me into calling him Earl probably the last spring training. What it meant to him to come to spring training and be a part of our team down there and the impact he made on us. It's an honor to be a manager of the Baltimore Orioles because of Earl Weaver. I was always not surprised, but honored how closely he followed us. You know, he'd grab me to the side and say, think you're bunting a little too much? You know, I really like that Weeders guy behind the plate. He might be as good as Dempsey one day. But how much he meant to the city of Baltimore. But understand how much Baltimore meant to Earl. He cared so sincerely about the Baltimore Orioles. Have him down in spring training and have him walk around and ride around to the different drills. He used to say, Showalter, you trying to reinvent baseball here? We were doing this 40 years ago at Maduro Stadium in Miami. You got a few more coaches, you got a few more fungos, but we're all trying to do the same thing. He said the Oriole way is being brilliant in the basics. He said, don't make it too complicated. Quite frankly, the Oriole way was the Weaver way. And I think more than anything, the thing I'll remember about Earl was he gave me his time. And it meant a lot to me coming in here because Earl was one of those guys that players, coaches, teammates wanted to please. He was a guy, whatever you may have had your run-ins, you wanted to please him because he wanted one thing. He wanted the Orioles to be good, and he wanted to win. Mariana, God bless you. I wish I could have been there for the funeral, and I want to tell you right now, there's no place I'd rather been. But I knew we were going to be here today. But I think more than anything, I just feel honored to have had him pass my way. I think everybody up here feels the same way. He impacted all our lives, and every day before the game starts, I always give a little look at the plaque in the dugout, and it's not a pat on the back, it's, by God, you better be good today. So I keep that in mind. An honor to be asked to even speak here today, especially with these greats. So thank you, and I just hope we can continue to honor Earl by playing the game right. Thank you.
Like Showalter.